So you've decided that you want to come to Fresno and experience it all has to offer for you. But how do you get here? Train? Boat? Car? Is there an airport here? I wonder what it's all about. Well, hang out. Let's talk about it. It turns out Fresno does have an airport. It's called the Fresno Yosemite International Airport. In recent years, recreation and getting away have been on the minds of almost every traveling enthusiast out there. With all the lockdown, mask mandates, and restrictions, it's no wonder why travelers are choosing more remote destinations for travel. With national parks topping the list, Central California has experienced one of the largest travel booms of the year. If you have researched Central California and have looked into this area, then you've most likely heard about the Fresno International Airport. Now, it's also known as FAT, which is the identifier code for Fresno Yosemite International Airport, and it is the primary commercial airport for the San Joaquin Valley, Yosemite, Sequoia, and the Kings Canyon National Parks. In 2021, FAT had become the second largest growing small hub airport in the nation. Although small, the Yosemite International Airport is a world-class facility and embodies a lot of what Central California has to offer. In this video, I'll be going over a brief history of FAT, some of the airlines and amenities offered, and some of the top things to do in the Central Valley once you arrive here. Here's a little history of the airport for you. Fresno Yosemite International Airport is the major commercial airport serving the Fresno, Yosemite, and Central California area. It is situated 220 miles north of LA and 170 miles south of Sacramento and 180 miles southeast of San Francisco, San Jose area. Where this airport sits, it makes an ideal location for military, law enforcement, firefighting, and medical air units. When the airport opened up, it was originally an Air Force training facility named Hammer Field. The Fresno Airport first opened up in 1942 as a United States Army Air Force training facility for new pilots. After the Second World War, the Army Air Forces deactivated Hammer Field, and the city of Fresno took the opportunity to convert the site to create a commercial airport for civil use. After reconstructing the northeast side of the airfield, the site was officially renamed Fresno Air Terminal and opened to the public. Since its grand opening, Fresno Air Terminal has gone through a series of expansions to enlarge and improve its function as a full-use commercial and passenger terminal. With a new terminal in the 60s, an enclosed concourse with climate control in the 70s, an expansion of boarding and bagging areas in the 2000s. Now nearly every section of the terminal has been updated, including the baggage claim area, security, central lobby, ticket area, and low-level converse. To further expand its popularity, Fresno Air Terminal officially changed its name to Fresno Yosemite International Airport in 1996 to attract international and out-of-state visitors. In 2006, a new federal inspection services facility was completed, giving federal officials space to finally complete customs work and allowing Fresno to begin receiving scheduled international commercial flights. Fresno Yosemite International Airport is currently expanding with a $115 million project to make several changes, including the addition of 2 new gates that can be used for both domestic and international flights, enlarging the screening area, expanding the luggage handling and sorting area, and expanding the transportation security administrative checkpoint. Now, what airlines fly in and out of the international airport? Scheduled flights in and out of the Fresno International Airport consists of regional airlines, large mainlines, and international airlines. As Fresno Yosemite International Airport expands, so does the list of airlines and routes available. Below is a list of all the passenger airlines at the Fresno Airport. Now here is a list of some of the airlines that come in and out of the Fresno area. Alaskan Airlines, Allegiant Air, American Airlines, Aeromexico, United Airlines, Volaris, Southwest Airlines, and AHA. Now the peak travel hours are between 5 and 8 a.m., 10 and 1 p.m., and 9 and 10 p.m. So planning ahead, arriving early, and allocating that extra time will allow you to arrive or depart at the airport without issues. And while you're there, take advantage of the vast amenities offered for convenience and to enrich your traveling experience. Of course, if more assistance is required during travel, travelers can visit a ticket counter or get in contact with an airline representative to help resolve any issues. The Fresno Airport does not offer currency exchange, so take care of any currency needs prior to arrival. To make travel more convenient, Fresno International Airport has gone through a series of security upgrades to make checking in and checking out more efficient. The Fresno Airport welcomes travelers from around the world and currently offers nonstop flights to Chicago, Dallas-Fort Worth, Denver, Guadalajara, Mexico, Las Vegas, León, Mexico, Los Angeles, Mexico City, Morelia, Mexico, Phoenix, Portland, Reno, Salt Lake City, San Diego, San Francisco, Seattle, Washington. These may change or be upgraded, so make sure you talk to your travel agent about where you want to go. Now, as an upgrade, inside the Fresno Airport, you'll find Sequoia Quest. It's a public art display inside the terminal to emanate what the region is best known for, giant sequoia trees. The airport is also a big-time supporter of local music and art and strives to showcase some of the diverse local talents from the Central Valley region. Travelers have the luxury of experiencing some of the region's contemporary art, music performances, and cultural activities there inside the airport. Now, as far as rental car and transportation facilities, the car rentals, there's a consolidated facility at the west end of the terminal. Up to 400 cars can be parked on this 11-acre facility, and the area is occupied by 9 rental car companies. There is also shuttle bus pickup and drop-off services that can bring in and around the airport and to going to nearby areas. There's designated rideshare drop-off and pickup or taxi service is also allowed and is located outside the departure doors. There is plenty of parking around the airport. It offers multiple safe and convenient parking options. There is an on-site parking garage south of the airport terminal, a large lot south of the terminal, and several small lots east of the terminal. Parking fees and rates can vary depending on the area and length of time needed. Now, as far as hotels, there are several hotel options that are accessible through shuttle and within walking distance. There's also a ton of home sharing spots located around the airport. Here are some of the options below for hotels: Wyndham Garden, Best Western Plus, Hampton Inn, Fairfield by Marriott, Quality Inn, and Piccadilly Inn by the airport. Now, some of the top destinations in the Central Valley. Since Fresno is the only metropolitan hub in California that is centered around 3 national parks, it's no wonder why it has become one of the top destinations for individuals seeking to explore or find outdoor recreation. Let's just highlight a few things that can be done around here. In Fresno County itself, it's known for its wineries. Approximately 1/5 of the total wine grapes grown in California are grown right here in Fresno County. There's a lot of outdoor attractions. There's sunshine and mountain views. Fresno also hosts tons of attractions like the Fresno Underground Gardens, the Blossom Trail, the Legion of Valor Museum. Fresno is also known for having some of the top eateries in the state. Oh yeah. Let's talk a little bit about the San Joaquin Valley. It is the largest agricultural region in California. The San Joaquin Valley has been dubbed the food basket of the world, stretching from Modesto in the north to the Tehachapi Mountains in the south. This area covers 7 counties and is home to some of the top wineries in the nation. A visit of the Central California will put you at the doorstep of some of the freshest produce and some of the most exclusive wine selections available. And of course, there's always the Yosemite National Park. Established in 1890, Yosemite National Park is one of America's greatest treasures. It's best known for its towering cliffs, waterfalls, and the giant sequoia groves. Some things to see during the visit include Glacier Road, Yosemite Falls, Half Dome, El Capitan, and the Tunnel View. Then there's the Sequoia National Park. Just as the name implies, Sequoia National Park is a land of rugged foothills, huge mountains, vast caverns, and giant sequoias. It is actually the home of the largest sequoia tree in the world. And while you're there, explore the soundscape. Take a day hike, take in scenic views, or check out some of these top spots. General Sherman Tree, Morro Rock, Tunnel Log, and Little Baldy Peak. There is also Kings Canyon National Park. Kings Canyon is adjacent to Sequoia Park and is composed of 2 distinct areas, Cedar Grove and Grant Grove. The park's name is derived from having the deepest canyon in North America. Kings Canyon is most famous for its scenic roads, which take you in on a journey from mountains and forest to desert-like terrains. Things to experience on the journey are Bowden Cavern, Grizzly Falls, Sumwalt Meadows, Cedar Grove and Grant Grove Village, and General's Highway. There you have it. A rough breakdown of one of the most underrated airports in the nation. Fresno Yosemite International Airport is still in its expansion phase and plans to add a new terminal in the next few years. Leave a comment if you've had the pleasure of visiting Fresno and our airport and experience some of the awesome things to do here. So there you have it. Everything I can tell you about the Fresno Airport. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you live in Fresno and haven't been there, or you need to get into Fresno. Gives you some ideas of what we have to offer here. If you look around here, there should be another video I think that you will enjoy about the Fresno area. Any questions, just leave a comment and I'll get to you as soon as I can. This is Mike Bustamante with Keller Williams in Fresno, California. See you next time.